We are now only a couple months away from the final release for LEGO Ninjago of 2025, which is absolutely crazy to be saying, but we are almost there. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing all of the LEGO Ninjago leaks for the summer wave of LEGO Ninjago. All of the set images have now leaked online, so we've gotten to take a look at each of them, and I'm going to be discussing all of the sets with you here today in today's video to help you pick out the best possible sets to spend your money on later in the year. This is going to be one of the most expensive, if not the most expensive LEGO Ninjago wave of all time, coming in at $861 without sales tax. So you're going to want to spend your money very, very wisely. If you enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button down below and make sure to subscribe with that notification bell on so you do not miss when I upload. I'm uploading all of the LEGO Ninjago content you need here on YouTube. This is the one-stop shop for everything you need. Also, make sure to drop a comment. What sets are you most excited for in this summer wave of LEGO Ninjago? With that being said, let's dive into today's video, and we're going to talk about the smallest set, and then we're going to save the biggest sets for last in the video. So if you're looking for a specific set, skip around in the video if you need to find that exact price point. Let's dive in. All right, first up, the first set we have to talk about is the Kai's Motorcycle Speed Racer set. So this one finally just leaked today, so I finally got to take a look at it. $10, 2 bikes, 2 minifigures. This looks like very, very good value. Obviously, I cannot show you the images of these sets here today, or else I will get copyright struck from LEGO here on YouTube, and I would personally prefer not to get copyright struck today, so I cannot show you these images. But if you are interested, drop a comment down below, and I'll let you know how you can see these images right now. It's very, very simple, so just ask the comment down below, and you can see them relatively quickly as soon as I see your comment and let you know how to get in there to see them. So with that being said, I'm just going to discuss these as if I'm showing you this image on screen, but obviously there will be like a different Kai motorcycle or something there. So 2 bikes, $10, pretty solid. I mean, both of these bikes look like they're both 4+ sets. There's nothing really crazy going on here. The Dragonian minifigures, the Spectral Dragonians, look like so amazing, it's crazy. They look so fantastic. I cannot get over the design of them. Absolutely in love with the design of these minifigures and cannot wait to collect a buttload of them. They look so freaking cool. But for $10, this set holds very, very good value. 79 pieces, 2 minifigures, 2 bikes. This thing knocks that Zane bike completely out of the water from last year. That Zane bike was terrible at $10, and this one is just fantastic. So I cannot wait to get my hands on this one. Definitely going to pick up probably 3 copies of this set. Easy way to get your hands on the Kai minifigure. It looks like he does, in fact, include the armor as well for $10. So, hey, massive W. Typically for $10, you'd expect the minifigure without the armor, but we actually get the armor here on both of the figures, so it's just all around an incredible deal here. Cannot wait to get this, and you also get that gorgeous prismatic steel blade, the red variant in this set as well. So everything you need for $10, solid pickup. Next up on the list is probably going to be my favorite set of the summer. I think that generally this is going to just be a fantastic set for everybody to pick up. But it is the Aeron's Spinjitzu Battlemech, 213 pieces, 2.5 minifigures. But this thing looks absolutely phenomenal. So basically, this is exactly like the mechs that we received last year in January, and I absolutely loved those. You know, the Kai's Elemental mech, the Cole's Elemental, the Sora's Elemental. I loved those mechs so much, and this one looks just like them and is just a fantastic design. It seriously looks amazing. I cannot wait to get this. This is going to be probably my favorite pickup right off the bat with these. I just think that this is definitely going to be worth the money, and I'm going to love to build this set. So where my hesitations for this set lie are actually within the minifigures. So first off, you're going to get a Spectral Dragonian, which looks fantastic with the transparent icy light blue and transparent light blue ghost legs, which looks fantastic here. After seeing it in the show, it's a great piece to use. I think that this translated very well, and it looks fantastic. As for Aeron isn't the evil Aeron variant from Dragon's Rising Season 3. It's kind of basically the same thing that we received for Sora. It's the suit, so he's got the evil Aeron suit and legs, but then he has a half hood and his hair. Just like last year when we received the Sora Mech suit, and she had the half hood in her hair. So it's kind of that weird variant. I'm shocked they didn't just give us the actual Aeron, but it kind of makes sense in comparison to they did the exact same thing with Sora last year. So I'm not too disappointed, especially because I already own, multiple of this Evil Aeron minifigure. But I think that this will be something that's definitely disappointing for many other people out there, because many people are going to want to get their hands on that Evil Aeron minifigure. And I think having him at an affordable price point at just $20 would have been great. And so not seeing him down here is a bit disappointing for those people that can't afford the more expensive sets. But for me, it's not the end of the world. I think that the other Aeron is going to be pretty cheap anyways, so it's not too horrible for me looking at this set. And then finally, it includes Baby Ryu. I don't know why it didn't need to include him. It's an extra in here. I just don't know why he's there. Baby Ryu was season 1 at Dragon's Rising. We haven't seen Baby Ryu for 2 years. I don't know why he's been included here. They included him last year in the Aeron's Buggy set, which was completely unnecessary. And then they just brought him back again. So I don't know why he's in this set. I think they just have a ton of extra of this piece left over. I mean, we know that the Dragon's Rising Season 1 sets did not sell well at all. I mean, none of them sold well. So I can see them, having a lot of this piece left over. I just don't know why throw it in here. If you got that many left over, put them on the pick-a-brick walls or something. Including him in another set here, it just feels unnecessary. I mean, I'll take the Baby Ryu, I'll take the extra figure, but it just feels unnecessary to me. Like, why was it here? And I don't know. It's not like a horrible thing. It's not like it's a bad thing that they included him. I mean, I'm fine. I'll take another one. I'm just confused why 2 years later we're getting another Baby Ryu. It's just kind of confusing to me. That's like if you were to include a Ghost minifigure in a Season 7 set. Like, that's basically the equivalent. So, I don't know. It's a confusing choice to me. I don't know why they would have done that. Finally, the last thing to talk about is I did just receive some extra information. Apparently, the $20 sets are being raised in price. And so apparently this Aeron's Mech is not $19.99 and it's going to be $22.99. So $23 instead of $20. What the heck? Why on earth would they do that? I don't think it's going to be bad value at $23. I think it's still going to be just as good, but like, why the heck would they do that? And they raised a bunch of sets value. So we're going to talk about that throughout the video, but what the heck is that, man? That's confusing, but let's move on to the next set. Next up here, we have the Rogue versus Drix 4+ race car battle set. This is one that obviously I'm not going to care about. It's 4+, but it does come with an exclusive J minifigure. I don't think we've seen his hood anywhere else, meaning this J minifigure is exclusive to a 4+ set, which I mean, I'm fundamentally against putting exclusive figures into a 4+ set because that means everybody's going to go out of their way to buy a 4+ set, and we all know that those are scams. $20, or not $20, this one has also been rumored to be raised to $23. I don't think that this is the worst 4+ set on Earth. I think that it's generally a fine set. Nothing too horrible about this thing. I'm just personally pretty disappointed that there's an exclusive minifigure here, because that means I'm going to have to go out of my way to buy this set, and I just don't want to do that. And I don't think a lot of people would want to do that either. But overall, for 4+ sets, it's 2 small race cars. You get a Nia minifigure in here too, Drix, and an exclusive Rogue J. It looks fine to me. Obviously, if you're looking to get the actual Rogue that you see in the show, this is not him. This is not what you actually receive in the TV show, which is another thing that I think is disappointing. Kids are going to want to get Jay from the show, and so just getting some random Jay with a random hood just doesn't make much sense. So kind of disappointment there with that minifigure just on all fronts, but it is what it is. It's a 4+ set, and nobody really cares at the end of the day. So $23, pick it up if you need it. Stay away from it if you don't need it. So not much to talk about there. All right, so next up here, we have to talk about the RTO Dragon set for $50 now, not $45. $50, 4 minifigures, 381 pieces. This set is definitely one that I know a lot of people were excited for when we initially had that name drop. And it's just really dropped down in excitement for most fans. The design of this RTO is just not good at all. I mean, they took away the giraffe-style neck, which is her main iconic feature, and they just didn't give it to her. I mean, if this set did not have RTO on the box, no one would know this dragon was Rontu. That name on the box tells you it's Rontu, and that's about it. Otherwise, minifigure selection, it's okay. You're going to get the new Lloyd and Sora, which look fantastic. You're going to get Zarked, which, I mean, he might be the worst Forbidden 5 member of all time. I mean, or worst villain of all time. Let's be real, bro. Gave himself misfortune. But the minifigure looks great. And then you're going to get Wildfire without the armor. You know, if Wildfire would have appeared in the show without the armor, I'd have been like, okay, I understand. But she has the armor in the show. Taking the 0.00000000001 cent armor away from the minifigure makes absolutely 0 sense whatsoever. Just give the minifigure her armor piece. This is a $50 set. It's got 381 pieces. It's already overpriced. Can they not just give her the armor? It blows my mind, guys. It blows my mind. I will never understand it. Lego's greed is just so insanely obvious. But, I mean, this set is going to be fine. It's one of the only relatively affordable sets of the summer, so I think this will be a big hitter just because for most families and children, this is going to be the biggest affordable set they can buy. So I think that this one will be a big hitter for a lot of people, but at the same time, I think a lot of people are disappointed with this thing. The design just isn't there. The price point being raised from 45 to 50 is rough, and the minifigure selection is good, but not great. Next up is going to be the Rogues Mech Dragon Rider set. And this is one that I am very, very excited for. It looks very, very good and very well done in comparison to the TV show. Like, it looks like they actually took the product from the show and made a set of it, which is exactly what it should be. It's a Lego show. It should be able to translate well into Lego. So I'm very, very excited for this set. Where this one's going to fall flat for me are going to be the minifigures for $75. This set got raised from 70 to 75 with only 586 pieces. So the piece count here is pretty rough to begin with. But then only 4 minifigures included is definitely disappointing. I think that the minifigure selection is fantastic. You get the Evil Aeron minifigure. You get Rogue J, which looks fantastic. You get your hands on Rox, who I'm pretty sure is exclusive to this set, which just looks absolutely phenomenal. And then you're going to get your hands on a Spectral Dragonian. But for the price point of $75, I think the least they could have done was just throw in another Spectral Dragon minifigure. That seems pretty simple to me. Throw in another Dragonian and we'd have been fine with 5 minifigures. But the fact that this set is on shelves for $75 when last year we got 4 minifigures and a $10 set, it just doesn't work for me, especially when that piece count is so low below what they're charging. We typically like to see that 10 cents per piece, which means this set should have had roughly 750 pieces for $75. And when it comes to Lego Ninjago, without any extra licensing fees, since this is Ninjago or Lego's own IP, we've always had sets that match up with that price to part ratio or very, very close to it, along with the good minifigure selection. And we're just not seeing that nowadays with Lego. I mean, once again, the corporate greed is getting absolutely out of hand. But 586 pieces and 4 minifigures for $75 is really pushing it. It's just that this set is so well designed and so detailed and looks so good in comparison to the show that it's going to really carry this set to a victory for so many people. Most people that I've been talking to are very, very excited for this set simply because it looks so accurate to the TV show. They did such an incredible job with this one. I just wish that that piece count and the minifigures reflected the price that they're charging. The set should have gone for about 60 bucks. 60 bucks is what I would say this set is worth, not 75. Next up, we got to talk about the Ninja Combat Vehicle. This is one that obviously everybody's been speculating since the drop of the name, since it's basically the same piece count, the same price point, the same minifigures, and legitimately the same name that we got last year. Last year's Ninja Combo Vehicle is known as one of the worst Lego Ninjago sets of all time. There's about 1 in every 10,000 people actually like that set. It just was one of the worst selling, worst done Lego Ninjago sets ever. And so to see them come back and double down on it just a year later with the exact same piece count, the exact same minifigures, the exact same price point, and basically the exact same name was absolutely mind-blowing. And then they somehow made it better but worse at the same time. I've got to say that the design of this set is definitely one of my favorite designs of the summer. I love this thing. I think it looks fantastic. It's actually relevant to the show. It's got a lot of screen time in the show, which is what I want out of an expensive Ninjago set. I want to be able to see it on screen. And it's done very, very well. I love the design of this thing. You also get great minifigures in this set, like Frack, Cole, Kai. You get your hands on, of course, the brand new Spectral Dragonian minifigure, and then, of course, Noct as well. You get a great minifigure selection. Oh, and Wildfire without armor again. But for $90, I was thinking, okay, you know what? This is a bit better than last year's. But then they raised the price to $100. I just got the news today that this price was supposed to go from $90 to $100. Why? So let's break this down, guys. First off, obviously, like I mentioned, last year's combo vehicle is one of the worst Ninjago sets of all time. Nobody bought it. It's sitting on shelves everywhere. It's a shelf rotter. This thing ain't even going to sell 50% off. This set is horrible. Why would they double down on this set of all sets, okay? That's like a deep dive. Why on earth would they double down on that to begin with? But then I want you to think about it like this. This is how I want you guys to sit down and think about this. This Ninja combat vehicle will have 6 minifigures with 561 parts for $100. And sitting next to it on the shelf will be the Zane's Combo Mech for $100, same price, with 6 minifigures plus Buff Zane, if you would consider him not a minifigure. I don't really consider Buff Zane a minifigure, so he's kind of just extra. So if you include him, 7 minifigures. So 1 more minifigure, including Buff Zane, and 1,187 pieces. How on earth do you have a set for $100? They're the same price. On the left, you've got a set with 6 minifigures and 561 pieces. And on the right, you have a set with 7 minifigures and 1,187 pieces. How does that work? Can someone riddle me that? Because somebody will go against me in the comments and be like, oh, you're just hating Ninjago. No, I mean, I'm just asking like a genuine question at this point. Who at LEGO is sitting there going, oh yeah, let's put that on shelves. That was just like what I said before with the Cole's Titan Mech. How can you put the Titan Mech on the shelves with 100 pieces less than the Zane's combo vehicle and 5 minifigures less and charge the same? Now, this is even at a more extreme rate. How do you have 500, 600 pieces less in a set and have it on the shelf at the same price as the set next to it? I just don't, I don't understand. Like, it's, in my mind, I'm like, who is sitting at LEGO going, oh yeah, thumbs up, guys, put that on shelves. Thumbs up. Good stuff, guys. Like this goes through an entire team. You know, if it was one dude sitting down like, okay, let me slap on a price here, let me slap on a price here. Okay, you know, so one dude's going to make mistakes, but you got an entire team sitting there going, yup, check that off, guys. That's a solid thing to do. I mean, did they not think about what they put out 3 months ago? I mean, it's like, it's a genuine question. What on earth are they thinking? I just don't understand it. I don't know how on earth that can even get through LEGO's team. It just shows the corporate greed. It shows just an incompetence and laziness for your work. I just don't understand it. Like at this point, I don't understand. They're 14 years of collecting Lego Ninjago, almost 20 years of collecting Lego. I have no idea what this is. Like, I don't know how they get away with that and how that gets approved. Almost 20 years straight of collecting Lego. And I have no idea how this set is getting released for $100. This set should be $70 max. Max $70. Let alone they're putting it out at $90, which I thought was meh, but $100? That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. I love this set. That's what hurts. I love this set. I think it looks fantastic. But for $100, please, once again, don't buy this. It's just not worth it. Wait till it's 50% off. It will be 50% off because no one's going to buy it. Next up is going to be the Lloyd's Transforming Mech Jet set, and this is one that I've been very excited for from those initial leaks that we had of the name and of the piece count. I've been very excited for this one. Seeing a better image of this thing, I definitely am still excited. Originally, I wasn't a big fan of the jet look when we first saw that. I wasn't a big fan of it. I was kind of disappointed with that. But seeing another image released today of it in the mech form, I do really, really like it. The color scheme is really good. Overall design of it is very good. And let's talk minifigures, of course. But overall, this set I'm pretty happy with. 1,112 pieces. Very, very good. Very, very exciting. And it does look very good now. Now that I see another image of it, I'm pretty happy with this one. We've got a couple different minifigures in here. We've got Sora and Lloyd, the brand new minifigures here. So basically, there's no reason to buy the RTO Dragon set since you're going to get the minifigures here if you want Lloyd and Sora. So you don't really need to buy that RTO Dragon and waste $50 on that. If you're just wanting those two minifigures, definitely save up your money and wait for the set because you're also going to get your hands on, it looks like an exclusive Spectral Dragonian minifigure here. He's got like black wings and a different helmet and stuff. He looks super, super cool. You also get another Spectral Dragonian here, so you get two of them there. And then you get, of course, Kerr in this set. And Kerr, oh man, she's so cool, guys. Such a cool villain. Such a very, very well done villain. Very spooky, very scary. And she does even get arm printing. Oh my goodness, arm printing. Isn't it crazy? We get to rejoice when we get a little bit of printing on the arms, but she does in fact have arm printing here. 5 minifigures for $110 is definitely not the best, but overall piece count here really helps to bring the setup in value. And this is something where like it feels okay to have on shelves next to something like the Zane's Combo Mech. Still, I don't like the Zane's Combo Mech, but it shows what LEGO can release for $100. And I'd still like to point out that for $100, you get 1,187 pieces and 7 minifigures, including Big Zane. In comparison to this set, which is $10 more expensive, you get like 60 pieces less, and you're missing 2 minifigures. So just think about it like that again, but you're also getting a dragon build here on the side as well, like a little spectral dragon for Kerr to ride. And that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Overall, this set is easily going to be a day one pickup for me. I feel like the value is genuinely there in comparison to other sets like RTO, Jay's Mech Dragon, and the Combo Attack Vehicle, where I don't think the value is there. This one, I can see the value in the set. So I'm pretty excited for this one still, and I cannot wait to pick this one up and review it. Next up, we have the Fire Knight Mech, which is a part of the Ninjago Legends category for $120. Now, I heard recently that these two sets, the two Legend sets, are supposed to release on June 1st in the United States. I cannot confirm if that is true or not, but definitely be on the lookout for a video coming soon talking about, you know, exactly when they're out, when we have the official images, and I can show you guys official images and talk up close about them. But from what I've heard, this set is supposed to be June 1st, $120, 996 pieces, and 2 minifigures. Once again, just in comparison to other sets, I just don't understand this one here. Obviously, we do have Kai tax on the set. It's pretty well known that anytime Kai has a big set or a Kai set in general, there's typically a tax slapped onto it for Kai just because they know he's the favorite, so they charge more for Kai sets. It's basically happened with every Kai set since the beginning of Ninjago. It's disappointing, it's irritating, but it's kind of something we're getting used to. But once again, in comparison to something like the Zane's Combo Vehicle, I mean, I keep bringing this thing up, but it's because it shows what LEGO can do. At this same time, you know, I could reference Ninjago from all over time, talking about when they've done better, but I mean, this one was literally done 3 months ago, so it shows what they can do in 2025. The Kai Mech here has 2 minifigures and 996 pieces. Minifigure count here I don't really care about since this is going to be an adult-based set. You know, Ninjago Legends is going to be an adult-based theme for Ninjago fans, which is what they needed to do. They needed to pivot because they're not doing good with their regular stuff. It was a good idea. But that piece count, I would have loved to have seen it higher. 996 pieces, oof, that's just pretty rough. You know, I think that with such a low piece count and with it being an adult-based Ninjago set, I would have said, hey, that piece count needs to be up into the 1200s, you know, 12, 1300. They could have put a lot more detail, a lot more pizzazz into this set than they did. So seeing that low piece count is pretty disappointing. I think this set should have retailed for $100. 120, way over. way over where it should be. Should have gone for about 100. Even with Kai tax, put it at 100. But this just ain't cutting it. I'm really excited. I've talked pretty in depth about this set and Ninjago Legends. I'm very excited for Ninjago Legends. I think it's going to absolutely save Ninjago. If Ninjago Legends doesn't save Ninjago, I think Ninjago is basically heading down the trash compartment right now. It's basically going to be gone here in a couple years. But I think Ninjago Legends has a very good chance of kind of reviving the theme and breathing some fresh air into the theme. So we'll see what happens with this and what happens with it on release. But overall, very excited for the set. It looks very good. It's one of the best looking Ninjago sets of all time. I can't wait for it. I just would have loved a higher piece count here, especially for 120 bucks. This thing, once again, $20 overpriced where it should be. Next up for $150 is the other Ninjago Legends set, the Guardian Dragon, and this legitimately could be the greatest Ninjago set of all time. I don't know if it could beat my City of Styx. Personally, I think City of Styx and Fire Temple are still the best, but this will probably be the best designed set Ninjago has and could ever see. The images that have released of this thing are quite literally immaculate. It's no longer a Lego set. It is a work of art, you guys. Such a work of art. It's so gorgeous. One minifigure, 150 bucks, but 1,600 pieces. So this is what I'm talking about, why that Kai Mech kind of let me down with only 996 pieces for 120 bucks. Because when we take a look at something like here, the Guardian Dragon, 1,600 pieces for 150 bucks. So that's bringing it more into the adult collector range area where, yeah, we're only getting one minifigure. But hey, since this is based as an adult set and a new sub-theme of Ninjago, I'm okay with that, especially since that piece count is higher than what it should be. If you're not going to include minifigures in an expensive set, you need to accommodate with the piece count. And so that's what they've done here with this Guardian Dragon. And it is just done perfectly. Like, seriously, this thing is absolutely stunning from any angle you look at it. This will probably be the great, well, it will be. There's no way. This will be the best, most visually stunning Lego Ninjago set of all time. Period. It is perfect. Everything about this is perfect. I cannot wait for this set. Literally got my heart going right now thinking about this set, guys. Woo! I am so excited for this set. I literally am so excited for this set. I cannot wait to get this set. I really hope it's June 1st because I want this bad boy so freaking bad. Finally, the last set that we have releasing for the year is the $200 Lego Ninjago Temple Bounty set. And this is one that I wasn't really sure on. I'm still not really sure on how I'm going to feel about this set in person. But I think the design is interesting. It's different. It's cool. It's fun. It's unique. That's what I'm asking for. I just want unique stuff these days. Getting the same sets over and over again gets exhausting. So seeing something unique and new is definitely exciting for me. Minifigure selection, only 6 minifigures for $200 is pretty rough. Pretty dang rough, let's be real. Included in this set is Rogue, Wildfire, once again, without the armor, Nia, Zart, Zane, and Cole. So Zane looks like he's going to be exclusive to this set and the armor that he does not appear in the TV show. So that's fine. Kind of have a little unique exclusive minifigure here. I'm totally fine with that. Love to see it. And then 2,387 pieces for 200 bucks. So piece count's looking really good. You know, that's what I like to see. It's going to be a big, beefy set. That's what we want. 6 minifigures is really rough for 200. I would have loved to have seen maybe 8 or 9 in here. And the fact that there's no Spectral Dragonians is a bit disappointing to me. But I think this is going to be one that we're going to have to see in person to really know the value of this set, simply because we don't know how big it is. Those 2,300 pieces could be very, very small pieces, or they could be pretty good sized pieces. So we really don't know how big this set really is going to end up. It could be massive. And if it's massive, I'm going to be pretty hyped with this one. So this one I'm definitely on the fence for. I don't know for sure how I feel about it. I just like that it's unique. I like that it's different. It's cool, you know, and it's inherently not horrible value right off the bat. Like I said, minifigures are a bit rough, but the piece count is holding up to what I'd like to see for $200. So that is definitely a big W for this set in the chat. So with that being said, guys, that is every set releasing this year. And without sales tax in America, that is $161 worth of sets, which is absolute insanity, guys. This is a children's toy meant for families and kids to be able to purchase and enjoy, and these prices are just not affordable for families whatsoever. And genuinely, it is just sad to see LEGO become such a greedy corporation where only money is what they prioritize and care about. It's just so disappointing. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe down below. Make sure to subscribe with that notification bell on. I'll be showcasing these sets on the channel, hopefully in just a couple days when they get officially revealed by LEGO with release dates. I would say most of the sets are going to release in America on August 1st, other than the Legend sets, which are rumored for June 1st. So, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you guys for spending your time here today with me. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to go drink some water because after recording for the past hour or so, my throat hurts, and I'm sure you guys can tell my voice is breaking here a little bit. So thank you guys once again for spending your time with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all later on W Bricks.